Okay, hi. Jane has just shared with me a tip about PMT, so I wanted to share it with you because I think it's something I'm going to do anyway. And so when you know your calendar a bit, which I was always a bit scatty before and only recently kind of got organised enough to know when I'm even possibly having a bit of PMT. And Jane said, well, why don't you, if you know when those days might be, clear your diary a bit and don't book meetings, don't book big things, don't book dates, don't book in things that are going to cause you any sort of stress, possibly, to make this worse, because you want a few easy days. Basically, you want to be able to just look after yourself and not give yourself too much to worry about or rush around with and things like that. So I think that's a really nice tip, and that's from Jane Burke, who's filming me now. Is there anything else you wanted to ask me, Jane?
I think that's brilliant. Thank you for sharing that one, Sally. And I think the other thing is, if we feel that we're going to be a little bit low, if we feel anything, which could be PMT related or could be just general life, then to have some things at our disposal, some things that we know make us feel good.
Okay, so because we know sometimes we can recognise if we're getting a bit depressed or low or having a wobble, we sometimes call it, don't we?
Yeah.
We can recognise that it's about to happen sometimes, because we know ourselves. The older we get to know what we're like. And so you're suggesting that we have a few things perhaps written down. And you were saying put them on pieces of paper, weren't you? Have a pen
in a pot.
Put them in a pot. And then when you feel they could be things like emailing your set of best friends, or it could be going out for a walk with the dogs if you've got dogs, or is it sometimes phoning your mum?
Definitely.
Or somebody who you feel is a maternal figure in your life, that can all help towards kind of almost not, you can, what is it, head it off? How would you say it?
Head it off, stop yourself, stop the decline,
so instead of spiralling down into this low that you can feel might happen, before letting it get too far, you start reaching out and doing these things that usually help you, and if you know that they're there, it's a good kind of support, isn't it?
Definitely. Sometimes when we're on our way down, we don't always recognise that there's something that we can do.
We think it's too late and it's out of our control.
Absolutely. But if you've got sort of like a first aid kit almost of tips, things that work for you, things that you know work for you, then you can just grab one of those, whatever it may be, a walk or a bath or phone a friend or whatever.
Great piece of music you could put on that you
love. Absolutely. Dancing around the kitchen's always a good one. And that just helps to bring you back up again.
Yeah. Okay, well, those are two great tips that we want to share. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.